Hey guys, in today's episode we're going to be getting into applied energistics, so let's get right into it. Okay, so to get started we need to get some flawless budding service quartz, which we get by dropping blocks of amethyst into the world engine. So let's do that. Super easy, just throw those in. And that shouldn't take very much power. The recipe bar is actually working. Alright, so we got 4 flawless budding service quartz now, so let's head back home. And so to mine this, we just need to make ourselves a little space. Let's do that right here. And why did I put up my hammer? Let's grab that real quick. Make this much quicker. Honestly, that's probably a big enough space. Not the most efficient way to do this. And then we can just shift to grow these Ceres quartz buds. I don't know how big they get, so I'm just going to keep doing this for a second, and we'll see what it turns into. Okay, they just turn into clusters. Okay. We get that, and we get 4 Ceres quartz crystals from that. Looks like that's every time. I do need to light this up just a little bit. Alright, so now we need to make a charger, which is just iron and copper. And then we'll need to charge up some Ceres quartz crystals. Okay, so that's just going to be... I don't remember how the recipe laid out. I suppose for now, I wouldn't mind just having this over here. Also, it's not over there with our mechanism stuff, but it's out of the way still. Then I think we can just click this in, and then it's going to take a second. And we get a charged Ceres quartz. Let's make a few. By that I mean I'm probably going to go ahead and convert the 20 that I had. And the last one is now charged. Let's collect our little 3-coin reward. Okay. How do we get sheet metal? Anyway, why do we need blue sheet metal? Oh, okay. So we have to make plates for that. So that's going to be here in a moment. Let's see here. What's going to be our best friend here? It looks like we have to go through the completed processor. What do we need for cables? We can buy them. Or it's 2 flux crystal and a quartz fiber, which is Ceres quartz dust along with glass. So that's easy. And then we just need to go through all of this stuff, which does take the engineering processor, so we have to go through here. So this is going to take a moment. And then we'll want to automate all of this as well once we get the system going. And we get into the auto crafting tab, which, you know, isn't that bad to make a crafting unit, or we can buy them from the Echo the Fabricator. But let's hop in here. So we have a mysterious cube from a quest reward. So the easiest thing for the sheet metal is probably going to be iron, because we could just make that with chickens. The quartz glass, the vibrant quartz glass, that's not bad either. We just need, oh, that's not the right area. We just need a little bit more. trying to get a little bit of dust right now. That should be fine for now. So my math says we're going to need probably about 128 sheet metal. So that will be 6 stacks of iron. So that'll be really simple to get with our chickens. Let's grab 3 stacks. Already have pretty much a stack, and we're getting 3 at a time, so it'll be really quick. Okay, so I've got my 2 stacks of iron planks. Those cows are quite annoying at this point. So now we need to make sheet metal. Which, how do we do the iron sheet metal? I can't remember what the center block is. Oh, there's nothing. Okay. And so I need to make 24 of these. I think I made too many because I didn't realize you get 4 per. But that's fine. I got a bunch of iron plates for the future. Then we'll grab some lapis. That was so we can get some blue dye. And then I made 1 extra blue dye as well. That's unfortunate. So I got our blue sheet metal. Got the mysterious cube. Let's just, or this is the not so mysterious cube. Alright, so we might have to go visit machinists to get that, but now we need some vibrant quartz glass, which is just quartz dust and glass. We got the quartz dust on us. We just need to grab some glass. Should just need 1 craft's worth of it. Then we need to go grab some glowstone. Can you uncraft that? No, we have to break it. And I can't use the hammer to break this because I have silk touch. So that wouldn't work very well. Got some vibrant quartz glass. So now we just need the mysterious cube from the machinist. And let's see if we actually have it unlocked. Of course I don't. Okay, so I guess we're going to actually have to do the machinist questline first. So that means we need the foundry here. That was so we could actually go about making of this. Oh joy. So let's work on that. So let's continue making discharges. So we got our 2 pistons now. So now I just need a copper plate and some diamonds. And I should have a bunch of iron plates over here. So then we just need some copper, which... Do I have any copper processed? It's not looking great for it. Oh yeah, we got a little bit. Just need 3. And then we can just do this in this little crafting menu. Okay, so we got that. What else do we need? A diamond, okay. And then we'll go visit our good buddy, the world generator. Or world engine, I should say. We seem to be actually making enough power to supply this. Finally. Or at least we have enough in storage to supply it. For now. Kind of taking a little bit. Goodness. No, don't throw the temporal pouch in there. Does the heat need to be higher? No, we're good. I bet you we took all the power out of that resistive heater when we did that. Anyway, we got our circuit fabricator now. Got some acceleration cards, so that's nifty. Same dimensional paralysing as the world engine and is able to process up to 16 recipes at once. You can overclock the fabricator by placing up to 10 acceleration cards into its upgrade slot. Fully upgrade, this machine has the potential to consume a lot of power. Okay, how do I put this together? Like, that's the thing. Maybe once I place this down it'll show me. So let's run over here. Might need to take more out of this back wall. Just do this a little bit for now. And grab that torch and we'll place it back up against that wall. I'm confused on how to put this together. I'm quite confused. Yeah, it hasn't really showed me how to put this together. What did I just break? Oh, that was the mysterious cube. Well, they gave me some, didn't know that was gonna happen. Luckily, you're still there. Do I have another? Okay, we do have another ender pearl lying around. So, not the end of the world. Okay. Oh, we can only buy one. Get out of here. So, that's not ideal. Let's look up the circuit fabricator and see how to make it. Okay, since I messed that up, I suppose I've got this set up to start, so we just need to get some obsidian now. I thought that's how you, ouch. Yeah, I just don't know why it doesn't work sometimes. Let's grab our everlasting steak. I think it's gotta like sit for a second. Let's go ahead and put the one beside of it as well. Like this one won't go yet either. Still won't go. And we step into lava yet again. Okay, why is that working, but you're not? There we go. Let's go ahead and mine these 8 obsidian up. It's always a disaster trying to get up the entropy to actually cool. Probably wouldn't hurt to get a chicken to do that. So let's see here. What did I need to do for him? We needed obsidian plates. Yes, so we need a plate cast, which we get by pouring 4 steel ingots onto another plank, or a plate, which luckily for us, we just so happen to have several thousand. Not quite that many, but quite a few. And then we should have some steel over here. And there's apparently meat in there from probably me. Did that not place down the tap on that? Interesting. Let's go make another drain. Or tap would be the correct term. Alright, and so we'll place down that steel there. And then this will make ourselves a plate cast. Cool. Alright, now we should be able to... I would really kind of like to get that out from in there, but I don't really have a good way to quite yet. Let's just sit in here for a second. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, so let's just go ahead and throw in the obsidian. Is that working? Yeah, it's just pretty slow. What else did I need to do for this? So we need brass, which we can use our new foundry here, I believe, with 3 copper to 1 zinc. How much brass do you reckon we're going to need? I don't figure we'll need much, so what did that need again? I'm horribly stupid. 3 copper to 1 zinc, okay. We'll go 45. Let's grab some zinc. That's nickel. That's zinc. And then while that's cooking, we'll go ahead and add some more to it. We'll probably take this even further up here in a moment. I mean, that increased the storage by quite a bit, but I'd like to go ahead and take this further up as well. Let's just grab some cobblestone. Okay, I'm not even in it. A little bit of cobblestone gonna get, or stone gonna get in there. I wonder if that's gonna actually cook. It will not. Okay, cool. That used like half of that lava. Okay, so that would be able to take us up another 3. Let's go a little bit more. Not particularly neat mining, but it doesn't really matter. Break this section out. Oh, I fell down in here quite a bit. Problem solved. Okay, I gotta remember, those blocks don't actually exist. in which we can make more of these bricks than the 7 I have right now, because I have 2 more stacks of bricks in my inventory, which is 2 more stacks worth of bricks, obviously. We'll just break that up to clear it up. Placed 1 extra up there, but yeah, we'll get over it. Probably should make myself a way out of this. And then from there, we just need to go over here and build this up the rest of the way. I messed these 2 up horribly, but that's fine. Oh. Invalid or missing structure block. Where at? Like, generally, where at? Looks fine. -3, 148. So that's over here. So it's saying we're missing a block up here. Which I don't know if we're missing it or if that's just the extra one. It's probably because of these. Well, while we're up here, if we can mine all these, which we just barely can. We also can't place all the way over there, which is rather unfortunate. Let's see if it likes it this time. It did like that. Okay, cool beans. And that also means we can hold a substantial amount of resources in here at one time. Like we can throw 60 in, and then we still have almost half. And then this should, yeah, and that may not what I thought it was going to. Oh, okay, it's now converting over into brass. Let's go ahead and pour out our obsidian plates. How much is this using per? Oh, we have made quite a few planks here, or plates. So what we'll do, let's automate the extracting here. So we'll just place down a hopper underneath this, pointing into a chest. Let's break this temporarily, that way so I can actually work with the area. And then all we'll have to do is place down the casting table, place in our plate cast, and I am stuck still. There we go. Very interesting looking design we've got cooking so far. Let me go over here and grab some more stone. That way so we can kind of patch us in a little bit. Yeah, and then all we should need is a lever. Got that upside down? Alright, and that's working beautifully. Now, we're still going to have to watch this, that way so it doesn't start pouring out zinc. Why did that conversion not work? Let's throw in a little bit more copper, I guess, until it maths out. Oh, because I mean, we still have a block and 6 ingots of tin. Or zinc, sorry. So we still need quite a bit of copper. But luckily for us, let's just grab 62 more copper clusters. We'll just throw it in here, because we'll make an ingot cast after this, perhaps. This is probably going to be way too many. That's fine. Actually, I know it is, because I don't think we're just going to need over maybe 27 or 30 or something like that. Oh, we're also out of heat now, or lava, so, but I believe this got us a lava chicken as a reward, so let's go get some lava eggs. Why are you not working? Do you not function? No, like, he generally doesn't produce anything. No, it says he's supposed to. And it shows, oh, he's just slow. Okay. Temporal pouch? That's on 16 times as well, by the way. We can get up to 64 times. Let's grab some lava eggs. Throw all those in there. Okay. And now we got all of the obsidian plates that we will probably ever need. So now I need an ingot cast. So we need to smelt down some steel really quickly. Okay, that broke with a little bit of stuff left in it. Ingot or plate cast can go down there. That's a-okay. And let's make an ingot cast. Why is that not working? Maybe I chose one of the few things that doesn't work. Yeah, that's what it was. So we'll just use steel. Okay. But we can also just get blocks of brass to pump out. And we only need it really 3 ingots over here for this. Huh? Why'd you stop? Oh, you just started drying out. Let's just automate that. It'll be fine. It might honestly be a little quicker. So cool, we got brass being made. I don't really care to get that chicken. So brass casings, we just put that onto a piece of stripped wood. It's perfectly fine. So let's make a few of these brass casings. Let's actually make sure that this works first. Yeah, okay, it does. I don't know. Let's make 20. I was hoping we could just. That's a really pretty trim too, by the way. I really like the way these brass casings look. Excuse me. Let's see. Alright, so we got 20 brass casings now. I'll collect that just to get rid of the check. So the train casings. To get a train casing, we just deploy the obsidian plate on there. How many do I need? Um, it doesn't really say. So let's just make a few of them. Maybe 5. And so we just placed that. That was 6. And that makes us train casings. Alright, so now we need to go back to the machinist and talk to him. Ooh, a draconian chest. What could be in here? Um, nothing placed down. Nothing new is in my inventory. That's confusing. Let's dump the chicken stuff in there. I say that as I still have a lava egg, but we can dump that off. Definitely. And we'll do it like that. So we start pouring out copper once we're done. Okay, yeah. And to the machinist we go. And let's complete the stage. Find shadow steel within the machinist vault. Can we purchase what we need to? Yes. Okay. So let's buy a chicken trainer as well, just to have it. And then let's go back to base. So back into AE2 real quick. I'm kind of guessing here. That was not correct apparently. Um, do I have anything with silk touch on it other than the hoe I have? So I guess we'll probably wait. I don't know what to do. Okay, so I finally got that to display. So that looks like that block stays empty. Sheet metal around here. Let's place in our glass after we place you. And then from there we can place our mysterious cube. I just used the hammer because I forgot that it has silk touch on it as well. That should work. Let's see if we get a different skin if we break one block. Nope, it's the exact same one. But I don't know if that means it works or not. I realistically have no clue whatsoever. But let's see here. Let's go back into the A2 quest down here. So we need to complete a processor. So looks like we need to print some silicone. Which, how do we get silicone? We melt. What tier are you? We should probably make a silicone chicken, which is sand and clay. So I'm going to do that, and I'll be right back with you. Alright, so the silicone chicken has now been made. We should probably go ahead and make more roost, truth be told. So we really don't have enough. It missed my first 2 button inputs. It's fantastic. So that's composters, which are slabs. It's 18. Let's go ahead and make 36. So that's 12. It's a few more. I don't particularly have an idea of how I want to automate this for now. Let's go ahead and train up this chicken, the iron chicken, a little bit more. He's up to level 17 in here because he's getting 500 XP from these tier 4s. Cold chicken's probably, yeah, he's level 77, so he's making over a stack, or, well, he's making quite a few per. Filled up that pretty quickly. Like, I mean, he's leveling up every 6 seeds he eats. So that's pretty solid. Drop the silicone chicken off. Well, let's do a little bit of training on him. Got 48 minutes in here. Let's put that all into there. Alright, that got him up to level 29. So he's going to make a whole lot of silicone a whole lot of quickly. Yeah, I mean, he's already making 15 per. Casually. Alright, so that's our first silicone. I gotta get power over here as well. So what I'm thinking, I might see if I have another Tesseract, which would probably be the easiest solution. If not, I'm gonna have to run a pipe all the way over there, which, you know, it's not the end of the world. Luckily, we did have another Tesseract, so that can start pumping into the bottom here. It looks like every recipe just about takes redstone. You shouldn't. What are you waiting on? Like, what do you need? Why aren't you working? Do I need to put an acceleration card in here? Or 5? still not working. And I mean, I placed that exactly correctly. Maybe I didn't. I missed a sheet metal. That would explain why it's not working. Are you working now? Yes. That was instantaneous, by the way. Okay. Alright, so we probably should automate silicone. But we'll work on that here in a minute. But for now, let's just do another stack. Good lord, that's so fast. I mean, it drains a bunch of power, but it doesn't matter. Because we now have 2 stacks of printed silicone. Let's go ahead and make a 3rd stack of printed silicone. That way so we can have a stack of each type of processor. Okay, so what do we need for the processors? So we need a printed, alright, so we need gold, service quartz, and diamond. Okay. So let's go ahead and make some more service quartz clusters. I just need a stack of them. So I'll be back when I get done with this. Alright, got the stack of service quartz crystals. So now we just need a stack of gold and a stack of diamond. Got to process the gold, which is one of those oh no situations. Okay, it's gonna take so long. How much time did that use? It used like 30 minutes of it, which kind of expensive. Throw that stuff in there. Where's our... Yeah, we'll work on this first. So we need to process our gold. We need to process the service quartz. And process the diamonds. Okay, and now... I think that also takes redstone. In which I need to make redstone. This guy is not very far leveled up. So let's run down here, see if I got any from sifting. Got just enough. Yep, that went very quickly. Got some logic processors. Where's the rest of the map? Okay, right, there's the calculation processors. And I should have had 64 more silicon, yep. And now we got 64 engineering. I don't see why we would ever need anything faster than that. What are you? Okay. Anyway. Alright, so storage buses are how we get into connecting to our storage drawers over there, which will be really nice to have. Let's actually remember to eat. Let's do a little bit of an inventory dump yet again. Seems to happen quite often. Let's not put you down there. Oh, me. That helped out quite a bit. Alright, so we got our circuit fabricator up. Alright, so now we're going to be heading into the cables and channels to start with. Oh, wow, that's not bad either. Might have to make some more of those flux pearls. So let's see here. What do we need to do next? I guess we'll just go for the ME cable. What is smart cable? Okay, so so it seems to me like we're going to need a bunch of these quartz fibers, which is Certus quartz dust along with glass. Do I have glass? I have a little bit. And so we need quite a bit of Certus quartz dust, which we can get from breaking some of these basic, in other words, not fully grown. I accidentally just broke one of the blocks in the background, and then I threw my pickaxe. Real great series of events for me. Let's place that back down. Yeah, we'll get a few more. Maybe up to about 20 or so. 13, 14, 15? Okay. So we need to make some of those quartz fibers. Let's go ahead and save that and then save the flux cable. Because, you know, horrible memory. So we can make 18 of those quartz fibers. Let's go ahead and make, probably shouldn't have made that many, but it's what we did. Alright, so let's see, import and export buses. So we need cores for that, which take flux dust. Is there a better way to make this? Honestly, not really. Like, that's not any better than just doing that. Hmm. So I think what we'll try to do, instead of trying to actually farm up the Certus quartz, I think what we'll do is we'll go for the chicken seed tier 5, which just takes dimensional shards, which is a somewhat simple recipe. I just need to clear out my inventory for it at this point. So let's make another set of chests. And we're going to put a set of chests over here for all of our A2 fun stuffs. We'll throw you in there as well for now. Alright, so we can throw these, I don't think we need but 3. Yeah, and this will make it into prismarine shards. And then other than that, We need 3 pieces of glass. We just need everything here. So we need diamond, emerald, gold, iron, redstone, glowstone, quartz, and glass. So let's grab 3 glass. We have the quartz on us that we need, so we just need everything else. We don't have iron. That's great. Gold, redstone, diamond, emeralds. What else was it? Glowstone? Do I have any? I mean, I should, right? Okay, it was in this chest up here. And then we just need some iron, which we have right here. And then I think that's everything. I'm sure it'll remind me that I'm wrong. I'm actually not. That's simply amazing. And then we need our flux pearl that I had prepared. I had it somewhere. That's right here. Piece of my armor, our chest plate just broke. Alright, now we just need 2 tier 5 chicken souls. Alright, what? That's not the right area. Do I have any tier 5s in here? What would be a tier 5 that's obtainable? Um, hmm. So I think I'll go for the blaze rod chicken, which we do need, and that's just lava and gold. So pretty simple recipe. If I can find my gold chicken, right there he is. And then my lava chicken is still over here. He's no longer. Let's breed them up 4 times, because we're going to sacrifice their offspring. That way so we can make tier 5 seeds. Right, so we need to extract those. And then we'll throw those up in there. You can stay down there for now until we get everything automated. Alright, so what do we need for tier 5 seeds? I'm missing my crafting table. Oh, we only need 2. My bad. Let's just get rid of these tier 4s because they're completely worthless. A little bit time consuming to swap everything over. And then now we also have to empty out this chest, or this storage drawer. And then I suppose I'll just let these despawn. Hopefully I don't walk over them. Alright, so then what did we need for the service course? Okay, so we just need our flawless budding service quartz and some sand. We can go around that though. That's why I made the third one. Okay, I wasn't being stupid. Allegedly. Let's just use the hammer. Not that one. Where'd the other one go? Where'd my good hammer go? Ah, it's right there. Oh, these are flawed now. Okay. Can I charge them? Nope, that's not something you can do. Oops, and then I broke my connection piece. That's real intelligent. Alright, so how did I get the Certus Quartz crystals? Because oh, it's just amethyst in the world engine, that's right. We can toss that away as well. Alright, and then let's go visit the world engine. Should be a pretty quick recipe. This is one of the few that actually shows up. And then we can immediately go back home. And we're missing sand, okay. 4 pieces of sand. And we have a Certus Quartz chicken. I think we put him into the trainer. Grab ourselves 64 seeds. And we use all the time that we have. Oh god, he takes so much XP to level up. This would take forever without the trainer here. I mean, we've got him up to level 5 so far. Level 6 now. That's pretty decent. Our iron's up to level 29. But with that Certus Quartz crystal, leveled him up to level 5. So let's see what he produces. 5. Okay, that's perfectly fine. That's a decent enough rate for me. Honestly, it's quicker than what I'd like to charge for, but let's see here. What we got charging wise? I would have thought there would have been like an automatable charger. That might be what you are. Oh, that just lets you charge 4 items at once. That's not really what I was looking for. But anyway, we got more Certus Quartz now. It probably wouldn't hurt to place our Nether Quartz back in. And then let's grab some for the redstone as well. I mean, he'll get there eventually. Because, I mean, he should get 70 XP per go. Which isn't great, but it's not horrible. He'll be up to level... Oh, he's level 2 now, so he should be making 16, yep. Or 2 per time. Alright, and that will let us make more flux crystals once I get these bad boys charging. I'm trying to think about how to automate this. I mean, I imagine we might be able just to do a simple extract. Maybe if we try to do that real quick. Alright, those seeds finally despawned, so they're permanently out of the way. Alright, so this little simple system here works. I just have 2 item pipes. Ignore that death over there. That's from where we burned in the lava in the last episode, I believe. But this is a relatively quick way to do this, at least for now. I mean, it does one at a time, but that's all we can do. And it's pretty much automated. I just got to bring the Service Quartz crystals over. For now, anyway. Like that's 70 XP per time. It's pitiful. Honestly, I think that's probably enough on the Iron Chicken once he levels up one more time. Because I'm trying to think about it. What's that going to produce per one? 21. That's pretty good. I mean, I'm sure this guy who's at level 91 is producing like 45. We'll throw all that out there. Place some more crystals to be ready to go. Maybe we should get more chargers just to make that a little bit faster. Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea. What does it take to make the chargers again? Oh, it's just ironing. Whoops. It's just iron and copper. We should have some copper done over here. Cool. We also have a meat ingot from where I cooked myself down in there. I don't know. Maybe 2 more chargers should be aight. Alright, now we should be doing 3 times as many. Pretty much going for functionality on that one. Okay, I really need to kill these light blue chickens running around. Where's your buddy at? I think there was another one. Anyway. Be good enough for now. Alright, so now that we've done that, we can grab our stack of charged circuit cores, stack of redstone. Then we need some more quartz. Grab the Certus quartz. Don't really need the silicone yet. We do need you, and we do need you. Oh, he's about to level up here in a second to level 4, which should mean he makes 3. Cool. Big boost to efficiency. Alright, so let's go ahead. Do. I need water. That's not in a cow pasture. That's milk. I just want water. And right here, we'll make ourselves a little water pit. I didn't throw the right... Oh, maybe I did. And here momentarily, that should start spewing out all kinds of flux crystals. Should be roughly 2 stacks in there. It looked like it didn't quite work as intended. I don't know why that's not working. Oh, I just had normal crystals in there. That's why that part didn't work. But we got our 2 stacks of flux crystals anyway. Let's grab a few more, because we might as well just do this while we're here. Not going to quite be a full stack, but it'll give you... Well, it actually will be another full stack of flux crystals. So let's throw those charged service quartz back in there. So we got a little bit over 3 stacks. We got 3, 3, and 8. So, I don't know what the Fortron infused block is. That's probably something we're going to have to look into pretty soon, because that's how we make controllers. A single controller with about 128 channels per face. If we add a controller, we'll probably never have to worry about channels. 32 to start with by default, so I don't guess we actually need one yet. Okay. So I believe this is what we need to start with. So we need ME drive. I mean, it's just iron essentially on top of these processors and those. Like I said, pretty simple. Clear a little bit of space out right there. So we got our ME drive. Let's place this over here. What else we got? Okay, this is where we start getting a little bit more complicated, but not horribly. We just need servants course for that. It'll work just fine. Okay, so that takes a 1K. What does it take for a 4K? 3 1K storage components. Okay, so for now, I think we'll just have a few 1Ks just to get started with. So we made 6 1K storage components. So if we get another redstone and a piece of quartz glass, we can actually go ahead and make a 4K. So that's perfectly fine and perfectly feasible. So what's quartz glass? Service quartz dust and glass. Shocker. Let's throw those into the basic crushing factory. What else did I need to do? We'll need glass. Something just died. Don't quite know what it was, but it definitely died. Let's increase the drain on our power by a substantial amount. But that'll get our request done a little bit faster. Okay, we need redstone. Alright, so we can make 2 4Ks. Okay, I don't think we can make but one. Oh, we don't have the quartz glass. Okay. Let's just throw those out since it's a renewable resource. Alright, we got 2 4K drives, which that'll be enough for a little bit of miscellaneous stuff. It's not a whole lot. Non-typed, I'm not worried about. Cell workbench, what are you? Okay, so that's just, it's like to control what can go in the drives, which I'm not worried about quite yet. Okay, so now we need terminals. I don't really know how that's going to work without a controller. I know we need like an interface, which I don't, which we might be able to get on the ME crafting terminal. So that's a annihilation core and a formation core. So we do need a little bit of nether quartz, which I do not have. That's not the right one. Neither is that. You are, though. Let's go. Alright, let me get rid of that real quick. Let's just save you. And I took a crafting table as well. So let's grab a little bit more stone. So we need an annihilation core, which takes flux dust, so we need to crush down. We'll just crush those 8 into flux dust. I didn't need but 1, did I? 1 per. So 3 will be more than enough for now. Alright, so we're going to need quartz glass and glowstone for that. Oh, my inventory's a mess again. Oh well. Another thing of quartz glass. And then we just need glowstone. Which I should have. Like, I should have quite a bit of it. Somewhere. I don't see it though. I guess we can make a little bit of soul sand and process that. Yeah, good enough. Surely in 25 we'll get at least 3 glowstone. Right, like right there was one. Okay, so that means we're storing it. I bet you it's behind here. No? That's my steel one. Where is it going to? Am I blind? Yes. Yes, I am. Can confirm. Eliminated panel. Annihilation core. Throw you out, throw you out, throw you out, throw you out, throw you out. Formation core. Let's make 4 of those, I guess. And then that's the ME terminal. Let's get the ME crafting terminal now. And then if we grab our flux cable, just do this real quick. Okay, what needs power here? Like, that's the thing I don't get. What does a storage bus do? Okay, so this is what we need to place over there on that controller. And then that'll give us access to everything over in there right here. Then we can go wireless as well, which that's also ridiculously simple. I have to save it because there's no way I can remember this. Do I not have a Flux Pearl? I thought I did. Maybe I used that one. Okay, so now we just need the Ender Pearl, which I believe I have. I do. We'll throw those eliminated panels in there. Run to the wrong side of the wall again. Got our wireless receiver. And got a wireless access point now. So if we get some wireless boosters, we can get more range on this, which we'll definitely need. But honestly, we'll probably move this further out over that way. That way so it's more central in the base. What else do we need? Alright, so it looks like we need another one. Oh, so we need another crafting table, essentially. So I need those panels that I put in here, or I need one of them. Blue dye can go away. Definitely don't need that. Another ME terminal. Wait, so what else did I need? I need another ME crafting terminal. Okay. I just wanted to double check that before I went ahead and made it. Only other thing is we need a dense energy cell. Oh god, that's going to be expensive, isn't it? Quite a bit of flux dust. So let's just throw a stack into the crusher. That's the enriching factory. Or maybe a half stack. Um, Honestly, that infinite range access isn't bad. Oh, but we need a quantum bridge for that. which is a singularity exploding. So can't do that. Um, I don't know if I'm concerned about the import-output buses quite yet. Um, but I'm definitely looking forward to getting into these crafting storages. And then we'll automate crafting storages first. Or not crafting storages, but the whole auto crafting system, and then we'll expand upon that. Let's munch on this a little bit. Eh, surely enough is done to actually work with. Maybe. So I need 8 of these, and I can make 3. What am I short on? The quartz glass, obviously. That's not what I meant to press. Alright, so what are we short on? Dust still. Okay. Is 13 enough? I think so. Yes. Bingo. It's also out of service quartz, right? No. Just need 8 of those. That way so we can get a dense energy cell. And then we just need another flux pearl, which means we need another ender pearl, which I don't think I have. So hopefully one will spawn in. Big old slime in there. Nothing in there really good. Let's do a little bit of inventory clean out, because even that's bad for me. So we just need another ender pearl. Can we make a philosopher's stone? Yeah. I mean, we can. I don't know if I want to. Maybe we just work on getting some of these crafting units. Alright, so we got 2 endermen to spawn in. And that dropped 1 ender pearl, which is all that we needed. So now we just, I need more dust. Let's crush a little bit more. Mega impatient, by the way. Apparently I did not grab any more flux crystals, like the bozo that I am. And then the rest of this just need iron and a quartz fiber. And then the other 2 parts as well. I made a crafting table, didn't I? I'm fairly confident. Oh, I've already did that. Never mind. I am stupid. Make our antenna. Wireless crafting. And I believe these guys are about done. think that one's charged and it's just not exporting. We'll just leave that in there to charge. It's probably going to take a little bit of time. That's fine. It's not like we can use it yet, because I need to get power to the system somehow. I think we need a controller, right? I would imagine. But that says more channels. Um, it says without it, a network is ADHOC and can have a max. Okay, so maybe let's just try bringing power into this somehow for now. Let's grab some redstone, and then we need some steel, which should be somewhere. Let's grab some cable. And this is just out of curiosity. We'll dress this up here in a moment if we need to. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's not going to connect. Like, at all. Yeah. So I think we have to have a controller. Unless I'm missing something. Am I missing something? We went through the quest line. Other than getting the cell workbench, which shouldn't matter. And then that doesn't do anything. Which makes perfect sense. And then you should get power through this system. Also, why do you have that? That makes me think that you would connect, but you won't. Unless I've just got the wrong type of power. That gave us 2 free wireless boosters. Which, yay me. Which, that did absolutely nothing. Huh. I really don't know. I mean, we could make these seashells too, by the way. Now that we have... But I guess we can do this. The regeneration potions are kind of a pain. Which is gas tier. And what else? Gas tier. Yeah. It's a gas tier and what? It says 2 steps, but what are the 2 steps? Oh, it's awkward potion. That's healing. What I need? No, that's shielding. Leaping of strength, weaving, infestation, ancient knowledge, water breathing, third eye, oozing, static charge, night vision. There's healing. Oh, I was looking at that wrong. Blasting, regeneration. What is the second step? Oh, it's a gas tier onto an awkward potion, which is another one. Okay. Forgive me for my stupidity. So that means we also have to get gas tiers, which is a chicken. It's also tier 6, so yay, let's look into. Oh god. So raw replica. Um, I mean, we can probably make. Yeah, I think we can just make it one of these gas tier chickens with blaze and bone. And then we should just be able just to let it roam free for a little bit, and that should give us a gas tier. Let's grab a few extras just to have the souls ready to go. Yeah, because I think they like lay quote unquote eggs, which in this case should be gas tiers. Yeah, so his next egg is in 10 minutes. Um, but we'll take this one and actually secure it somewhere. Also known as right here. I do need like a fence or a glass pane. We use iron bars to make it really look like a prison. Sorry, bud. And we can still access this. I hate this. I severely hate that. But anyway, so we're going to have to bury a cable all the way across base. We'll do that at some point. Not going to do it right now. That's up to 79% charged. Alright, so he dropped a gas tier. No clue where the chicken went, but I couldn't care less. I got the gas tier. Um, then we need raw replica, which we get from other rock. Which how in Sam Spirit Fire? Okay. Okay, this is gonna be raw replica. So we get it by unearthing, right? Then we gotta do other rock, which we get by throwing diorite on the Spirit Fire. So we need Demon's Dream Fruit on the ground and then setting it on fire. So, do I have any diorite pebbles? I should. I seem to remember this. Not many, but I have a few. Which 8 should be more than enough. So then I need to grab my hoe. Wherever I put it. Is it in my backpack? Yes. And then we need Demon's Dream. General and Wellness. We'll be alright. I didn't even need the hoe. Let's plant that back down so we can have it ready to go for another time. Then we need flint and steel. Not going to be one in there. And right there it is. So let's just set the ground on fire. Well, that didn't work. What did I do wrong? Oh, I remember now. Do we set the diorite on fire? I'm confused. Well, we'll get ourselves a few chances here. Okay, so that's how that works. Cool. So we got our other rock. Hopefully we get what I need this for? Oh, the replica. Not a very high chance of getting enough. Actually, it's like next to zero, so we need more diorite. How do we get diorite? Horrible spelling again. Oh, we can do quartz and cobble together. Oh no, how terrible of a recipe is this? I'm not waiting on that. We got our gas chickens now. Let's just uh, body this guy up to be much better. As he's already up to level 20. Still got 15 seconds of training left to go, also known as force feeding him. 4 seconds. Will he get up to level 45? No, absolutely not. But it doesn't matter. Oh great, not another quantum goat. Nope, that's not the right one. You are. And now he makes like 21 per. Alright, so we got our quartz. Let's craft up our diorite. Then we just need to create our ever-burning fire here, or whatever it is. Demon's Dream Fruit, fire, throw 64 diorite into it, put out the fire, and we got 64 other rock. I think I have to brush this, because I do not have a dimensionalist. Should I? Probably. Am I going to get one? Probably not. At least not now. Because, I mean, they are handy to start with, but after a while they kind of not the greatest thing. Do I have a brush anywhere? It's not in use. Yes. Alright, we got enough raw replica. I just needed 3, so probably what I had would have been close. Alright, so now we just need to sacrifice 3 of these chickens. Do. Rest in peace. Is. Let's just throw some of these seeds in over here. Mainly that so I just don't have to deal with them. And just like that, I needed those seeds. I'm an idiot. Tier 6 seed. So you know what that means? We get to swap all this stuff over again. Gotta wait on this to grow a little bit. Oh, that didn't help. That did though. Helps to do the right block. And then we'll just throw all these out onto the ground. And avoid this area like the plague for the next few moments. Could I throw them into the trash can? Absolutely. Is that also a pain? Yes. You can go now. Okay, what's tier 7? Netherite scrap and diamantite. Oh, that's superbly easy. Netherite scrap. Okay. I mean, we already have that. So we just need to grab a diamond. Like, that is ridiculously easy. We should pulse now. Because there's our crystal. What else did we need? 3 netherite scrap and 4 souls. I've got to figure out what to breed up to for the souls. Oh, what was I grabbing? Memory of a goldfish, netherite scrap. 1, 2, 3. 3, right? Yep. Okay, so I imagine he's still using, yeah, tier 5s. And to get those, we need to sacrifice platinum, netherite, prismarine, XP, uranium. What's gonna be easiest here? Nether quartz and diamond. I don't have diamond chicken yet. I'll have to get that at some point. Let's look back into the tier 5. Wait, no, we need tier 6. Okay. What happened to tier 5? What happened to tier 6? Huh. How did we get tier 6? Oh, gas. Okay. Oh. Um, how many did I need? 4. Okay. So, we need 2 more of you. I ain't got all day. I also don't want to use all my time. Make another one that way so we have a gas tier chicken. Just in storage for now. Go over there. Drop off you. Put you up there. And then let's sacrifice these 4. And then that should put us up to... Huh? That's tier 6. I'm confused. Oh, we need it tier 7. Oh, God, I'm an idiot. What does a platinum take? Silver and nickel. Don't have either one of those. How do we get glass? Sand and coal. I can do that. Hey buddy, you're coming out of there for just a moment. First time he's left that up there in a while. Hopefully we don't run out of coal. That would be awful. Oh, he's level 120. He's almost maxed. What did we need with glass? generally don't remember what I was going for. Was it the netherite? Yes. And we just need a gold for our glass, along with a seed. Let's go ahead and make 5. Got 18 minutes worth in you. And you best bet. We're gonna. Oh, I don't need 5 of those. Anyway, what do we need for the netherite again? Gold and diamond. Okay. We're gonna have a little bit of a case of inbreeding again. And we're gonna bring up some netherite. It's slowed down again. We'll speed it up because I'm not waiting. So we're going to sacrifice 4 of them. We can go ahead and set the gold and diamond up in here. You don't have the correct seeds to do anything, but that's okay. Okay, is that all that we need for tier 7? It is. Alright, what do we need for tier 8? Draconium infused in obsidian. Yeah, no. Okay, so we're going to wait for this to finish one more time, and then we're going to swap everything over to tier 7. And considering that's not full, I'm tempted just to let it work out the tier 6 seeds. I mean, it's only 898 of them, or 916 of them, I guess. Let's get rid of these tier 5s. They're bad. Throw the glass chicken in here. I suppose we can just move that entire system over here, because I mean, everything that we can make over there, we can just make through chickens over here. And then we'll have a seed going into the top, and then we'll extract out of all the bottoms into a storage system somewhere. I was going to say over here, but I've already kind of claimed this area as the A2 area. So I could do it in the floor. Like, and just change out the floor for storage drawers. That'd be interesting. I mean, mind you, I only have to have like one entryway, like over here for a controller. Or like over here maybe. Something like that. That could be an interesting way to go about things. Got 2 quests complete there. Yeah, tier 8 requires zirconium, which I haven't been to the end section yet, so I don't know how bad that's going to be. I don't even remember what I was doing, to be honest with you. Let's not get too far into occultism. Quite yet, anyway. But I believe that's something that's going to have to wait until next episode. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe. Drop a comment if you want to see more. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.